How actually quite much information in the genuinely lovely automated space generally is rapidly extending each year, which for the most part generally is very critical protection and confirmation of client data for the most part really are the most beautiful by and large essential tasks in the state-of-the-art universe of it progressions in an unobtrusive manner, or so they generally thought. One of the truly automated projects in every practical sense, highlighted updating the security of client data, explicitly truly is the Verge stage, an advanced cash XVG, which truly is very huge. The Verge advanced money, most certainly in a real sense, was made in 2014 with the name of Dogecoin Dark by Justin Sanarok. He really figured Bitcoin couldn't in a real sense be the high-level asset made for commonly everyday presence in an unobtrusive manner. The cryptographic cash went out to in a real sense most certainly be prominent after the association with Pornhub in 2018. In opposition to mainstream thinking, which most certainly is very critical, premium participation, sort of in every practical sense, was available for clients to all things considered sort of pay, with Verge XVG coins, which most certainly is very huge, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Verge manages proof of work show, which especially generally is genuinely critical in every way that really matters significant way. In any case, there in a real sense are 5 extra estimations to mine cryptographic cash, sort of genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking in an especially significant manner. The stage can generally deal with 100 trades each second, which especially is very huge in an unpretentious manner in light of everything. It's exceptionally imperative, which generally is genuinely critical, in spite of prevalent thinking. So could we sort of get a handle on some Verge stray pieces and sort out what fundamentally is the Verge future expense, which explicitly is genuinely critical. There's a Verge XVG cost guess for 2021 to 2030 by Changelly, not at all like various other computerized types of cash. There actually for the most part was not so essentially in every practical sense, much as an ICO 2 in every way that really matters by and large. Farewell Dogecoin Dark, which sort of is very huge in an unpretentious manner. The fashioners made a branch from the Bitcoin blockchain in a real sense, put their money in the undertaking, and mined the truly essential coins themselves in a sort of especially enormous manner, which sort of is genuinely huge. Verge computerized cash creators base on haziness and protection. They didn't in a real sense truly make absolutely new development, but took as a reason the all things considered sort of current Bitcoin blockchain and made a very lovely few improvements to it as an issue of some significance. This concerns the estimation with Bitcoin shot 256 in an actually especially large way in an unobtrusive manner during the time. Explicitly enjoyed managing the Verge undertaking Tor and I2P in every way that really matters were especially explicitly added to the blockchain, which explicitly truly allows anonymizing the advances of clients to the internet in an unobtrusive manner. The Verge network sort of has a system that enables essentially second trades in a sort of truly significant manner, or so they in a real sense thought. You can move XVG cryptographic cash a ton in every way that really matters faster than various coins. Since SPV development especially generally is used, through which originators basically truly had the choice to decrease the trade time to 5 seconds, which is very critical in a truly significant manner. The coin for the most part really appeared in October 2014. And until April 2017, the cost of Verge in every practical sense certainly was simply 0.0000.006, which certainly by and large is genuinely huge. The market capitalization of cryptographic cash basically really amounted to fairly essentially sort of in excess of $20,000, or so they thought. The endeavor generally basically developed progressively in opposition to mainstream thinking. The crucial gathering regularly changed delegates, patched up the power side a couple of times, explicitly searched for monetary patrons for a really long time, and raised resources for in every practical sense enter the market. Extremely all things considered in opposition to prevalent thinking. All things considered, in spite of mainstream thinking, Verge commonly most certainly begun to show an unpretentious truly vertical example Simply in the fall of 2017 or so, they basically thought the specialists generally explicitly sorted out some way to sort of especially fabricate the capitalization of the advanced cash to the impairment of therein. Every way that really matters own personal resources hypotheses from captivated associations and gifts from commonly most certainly standard clients, extremely in spite of prevalent thinking, which essentially is very huge besides the coin, generally appeared on the bittrex and Binance postings in a by and large huge manner, which certainly is very critical. Various online resources by and large explicitly have sort of begun to basically execute Verge blockchain development and try, and most certainly explicitly recognize XVG2 by and large compensation for their organizations, which especially explicitly is very critical in a by and large enormous manner. Today there basically truly are in fundamentally abundance of 80. Certainly most certainly such resources exceptionally kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking, which essentially is genuinely huge. A genuinely complete overview of them can generally fundamentally be found on the power side of the undertaking. Exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking. In November the cryptographic currency market capitalization outperformed 600 million in a sort of in every practical sense significant way, or so they thought. Besides, in December the coin in every practical sense showed up at its certain most prominent 15 pennies for each 1 XVG, which generally is very huge. Experts note that a sharp jump in costs sort of occurred in a genuine sense in a day or so. They essentially thought, all things considered as opposed to mainstream thinking, not extremely lengthy, after the actually especially prestigious engineer and money chief John McAfee created a tweet in which he referred to Verge in an unobtrusive manner in every way that really matters. In spite of mainstream thinking, he named his by and large in every practical sense top 3 most uplifting cryptographic types of cash: Cash, Monero and Verge, or so they thought. Various clients in a real sense explicitly were stunned that McAfee set the generally extremely lovely mystery and unobtrusive coin on a norm, with the especially exceptionally top altcoins, which fundamentally essentially is very huge in an especially significant manner. Retweets even explicitly especially began to appear on the association, with doubts that the finance manager, known for his very impressive interest with computerized monetary standards, serious a blunder on the summary, and in a real sense, generally put Verge in some unsatisfactory spot. Certainly fundamentally, in spite of mainstream thinking. The next day, the expense of the coin went up unequivocally in a pretty most certainly huge manner, or so they certainly thought. The McAfee's tweet basically began to spread on the internet and quickly made the Verge obvious, as well as beautiful, really renowned